You guys, there is a massive story circulating online right now, and it involves UK TikToker Britney Miller, who has just publicly admitted that she once faked having cancer. After weeks of people demanding answers and journalists digging into her past, she finally broke her silence and laid everything out. And today, we're getting into all of it. If you're unfamiliar with Britney Miller, she's a UK-based TikTok creator with more than 3.5 million followers. Britney built her platform on wholesome, relatable content, food videos, shopping hauls, cozy family moments, everyday lifestyle posts. She crafted this image of being down to earth and approachable, the kind of creator you feel like you could be friends with. But recently, old allegations resurfaced claiming that years ago she faked having cancer. Yes, that serious. These allegations didn't come out of nowhere. They stem from an old online fundraiser that resurfaced, one that claimed Britney had cancer and collected donations on her behalf. The weird thing? She had never publicly mentioned having cancer, not once. So people online began asking questions. They noticed inconsistencies in her old posts and timelines, and they started wondering, where did this fundraiser come from? Why are there screenshots of a page saying she had cancer? Why has she never addressed this? Is this real? Or is something seriously off here? Some people assumed maybe it was a private chapter of her life she didn't want to share, which is completely understandable. But as the speculation grew, others felt the story just wasn't adding up. And with Britney's platform rapidly growing, the pressure only increased. Even journalists got involved. Then, at the beginning of this month, the whole thing exploded when The Sun published an article with the headline, "Has She No Shame? How Desperate Influencer Britney Miller Faked Cancer for Likes." They basically accused her of building her career on a lie. In the article, they laid out a timeline. Back in 2017, Britney allegedly told people she had stage 3 gastric cancer. A Just Giving fundraiser popped up shortly after, reportedly created and shared by her friends. But The Sun claimed one of Britney's former friends believed Britney herself set it up and encouraged others to circulate it. They also claimed she told people she was undergoing radiotherapy, adding to the credibility of the story. Then, in 2020, someone who said they had known Britney for years came forward online accusing her of fabricating the entire diagnosis. That was the first big moment where people went, wait, what? What is happening here? Rumors started spreading about an investigation and even fraud charges, although the BBC later reported they could not confirm any conviction. They did, however, confirm that an investigation had taken place. The story would go quiet and then flare up again. In September 2023, an anonymous TikTok user began posting screenshots, alleged text, alleged fundraiser receipts, old posts, everything. And then the Sun article reignited the whole thing again this month, causing people to demand answers from Britney directly. Her comment sections filled with questions, accusations, and people flat out asking her to explain herself. And finally, this week, she did. Britney posted a TikTok addressing everything head on. In the video, through tears, she admitted that back in 2017, she lied to someone in her life and said she had cancer, even though she didn't. She explained that this happened long before she became a creator, long before she was known online. According to her, she was at one of the lowest points of her life. She had just lost her job, her relationship had fallen apart, and she said she was dealing with severe depression and thoughts of self-harm. In that moment, she said she made a terrible decision from a place of desperation and loneliness. In her words, she said, "I said something to someone in my immediate circle in confidence. One stupid sentence that I deeply regret. I said I had an illness, which was cancer. I didn't do this with malicious intent. I didn't do it to scam people. I did it to keep the people in my life close to me." She insisted she understood how wrong it was and that she has spent years trying to understand why she said it. She said she has grown, she has changed, and she is deeply sorry to anyone who was triggered or hurt by the resurfacing of this story. Then she addressed the fundraiser. Britney said she did not create the fundraiser and did not profit from it. According to her, after she told a few people, the news spread, and others created a donation page on her behalf. She claims she realized it existed only after 2 donations came in, and when she saw that, she had the page taken down immediately. In her words, this was not a long-running scam or manipulative story. I didn't take a penny. She also pushed back against claims that she faked cancer for likes or followers, saying she wasn't even on social media at the time. She made it clear she wasn't trying to gain fame, sympathy, or attention online. This was something she says she told privately during a mentally unstable period, not something she planned to broadcast. Britney ended the video by saying she wants to advocate for mental health because she knows what it's like to feel like you've hit rock bottom. She thanked the people who have continued to support her even before they knew what actually happened. She said if she could go back and undo it, she would in a heartbeat. Soon after, she posted a follow-up because people still had questions. She clarified again that her intention was never to scam anyone, and she acknowledged that she enabled the fundraising by not stopping it sooner. She took responsibility for that part, apologizing again. She also addressed criticism about saying she forgave herself, explaining she didn't mean it in a dismissive or arrogant way. Another major point she addressed was accusations that she was using mental health as an excuse. She responded by saying, "Mental health is not my excuse, it's my reason." She said that nobody who was mentally healthy would make such a claim, and that she now understands the depth of her struggles back then. She said she hopes to use this experience to help others who feel similarly alone or desperate, and she shared that many people have reached out saying they related to her mental health struggles. Now, the reactions online, they are all over the place. Some people feel sorry for her. They see someone who made a terrible decision during a dark period and who has now owned up to it publicly. Others, though, are furious. For them, cancer is never something you lie about, no matter the circumstances. Some viewers are saying that her apology feels sincere, while others think she only came clean because she was exposed. It's honestly a wild, complicated, emotional story, and watching her break down in the video, you can see she knows how deeply this has impacted people. When I first heard about this, I was shocked, and when I saw her TikTok, I had a feeling she was about to admit everything, and she did. But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Britney's admission? Have you been following the story from the beginning? Do you feel sympathy? Do you feel anger? Do you think she deserves grace, or do you feel like this crosses a line that can't be walked back? But now I want to hear from you. What do you think about Britney's admission? Have you been following the story from the beginning? Do you feel sympathy? Do you feel anger? Do you think she deserves grace, or do you feel like this crosses a line that can't be walked back? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. I read everything you guys say. And before you go, make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to Celeb Scoop 24/7 for more daily updates, drama breakdowns, and all the juiciest celebrity gossip every single day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!